notification real quick, and we can get started. Just gotta go through all these servers and press enter. I always have this ready before I go, so it's nice and quick every time I go live. Okay, we are good to go. So, in today's stream, let me turn up my mic a little bit. In today's stream, we're gonna be doing a bunch of Weird Games Part 4, aka I've renamed it. Now it's Weird Games Showcase. I don't know if that name's gonna stick, but that's the name I've decided on for now. So there's that. Yeah, I think I have a collection of. Let me take a look here. I think I have 12 games, but give me a second. Games weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 non-Steam games. Then we have 2 Steam games. And there was another platform I had games on. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I swear. Oh yeah, right. There was one in browser. So that actually, I was wrong. There's 10 games that we have for tonight. And all in all, it's gonna be a weird night. I mean, hence we're playing weird games, so I'd expect it to be weird. So we're starting off with a game called Fishy. Okay, you can hear it. Good. Long story short, I think it's just a platformer, but it's called Fishy, so I downloaded it. And yeah, that's beautiful. That's really nice looking. Hello. What's up first? Fishy. Fishy is up first. I'll be playing that Colonel Sanders game you recommended in a little while. This looks like golf. It does kind of look like golf. So I'd like to point out that this is the most beautiful 3D modeling I've ever seen in an Unreal Engine game. Oh, look at that jump. Spin. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like a weird... Why am I collecting nuts? Why am I... Those are nuts, right? That's how this works. Let me turn the game up, actually, a little bit. Because you guys can not hear. I remember like, all the balancing stuff is really weird. So... Oh, yeah, that's really quiet. I've opened a couple of these games up. I haven't actually, like, played a whole lot of these games. But I have... Oh, Jesus, that's really loud. But I did adjust some settings in some of them. And again, some of them. So bear in mind the audio may be all over the place tonight, and I'm ready for that. I hope you guys are too. That should be okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. They're washers. Okay, yeah, they're washers. But also it sounds better to say I'm a fish grabbing nuts. So I'm going to say that. Cool platforms. This looks like something I could throw together in one night in Unreal Engine if I tried. Oh, cool. Spinning platforms. Oh, shit. This is... Okay. I guess this is fine. Not too bad. I'm okay at this. No. Give nut. Give washer. It is a washer. They aren't round, but they don't have any threads to screw with. See, I wish I knew more about... this kind of thing. My dad tries to teach me, but I never really remember because we don't do it all that often. Shit. Sonic movie looks good. Yo, hold up. Look at this. I'm underwater now, like an actual fish should be. Come to think of it, why wasn't I underwater in the first place? I'm a fish. Anyways, mines, those don't look like I would want to hit those, so I'm just gonna... Perfect. Man, this game is really hard and really interesting. I'm really glad I downloaded this one. Good thing it was free on Steam, right? They should just mind their own business. I hate you. Oh no. Okay, I almost fell. That was... I don't want to fall. No, please leave me alone. Okay. No! Wait! Oh, fuck! So apparently that's how you die. My score counter got reset. But the nuts aren't here anymore, or the washers. I'm gonna keep calling them nuts because I'm stupid. Oh good. Spin with... Are there no nuts on this stage? Motherfucker. Okay, bye. Did I just, like... Is the ground still water? Okay. The sequel to Sonic Lost World. To be honest, I haven't played a whole lot of Sonic games. I almost included one in the collection for tonight. I probably should have, honestly. I used to play Sonic games when I was a little kid. Fuck you! I used to play Sonic games a lot. I watched, you guys remember Sonic Underground? I used to watch that. I used to think that was like the most fire TV show in existence. They were all bards. They were all like playing music to say, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? That looks like the longest jump possible. Sonic Lost World was basically Sega's take on the Mario Galaxy kind of thing. It was a bunch of floating planets and platforms. I see. Oh. Snow. And look, the wash your nuts are back. Wash your nuts. Who the hell was the green hedgehog? I don't know, but the pink one wasn't Amy. Amy Rose, like in the game. Oh, okay. Like in the games. Okay. I think they were siblings, all of them, and they were trying to find their mom. But their mom was like, no. I don't want to be found, because then you might die. Because I'm your mom and death. That's how that went, right? I'm doing really well for a platformer. I'm not usually good at platformers. Motherfucker, don't. I want to collect all the washer nuts, please. Yeah, that show was all kinds of weird. I agree. They played like wholesome music and all of a sudden everyone was dead. What is happening? What if... Oh. Wait. I want to see what's in the other one first. Hang on. Oh, both of them moved out. Oh, that's death. See, good thing I didn't go in that one. Yeah, I watched that a lot. I think... Where did I watch that? Was that on my Xbox? I swear to God, I watched that on my Xbox. I need to turn the game up again. It's really quiet. I didn't realize how quiet it got. How is the volume balancing? Is it okay? Oh shit, no. I guess up here. What is it? Okay. No. So, oh, that platform moves too. This is the most beautiful game I've ever seen in my life. If I was an indie developer and I made this game, I would be very proud. I'd be very, very proud of my creation. Yeah, you don't remember where you watched it? Well, it was definitely Deke. The audio's perfect. Sick. Deke was like the studio or the network or whatever that did that. Oh, fuck. I've gone to hell. I'm in fish hell. Motherfucker. Fish in hell. Yeah, look at this lighting. I like that it's a skybox that like doesn't move. It looks super realistic. Modern graphics have come so far. No, it's an Unreal Engine game, which is like, I mean, you can tell it's Unreal Engine because of the way the shadows are. Oh wait, the background is moving. I'm stupid. Oh yeah, it looks ultra realistic now. No, this is an Unreal Engine game, and you can tell because of the way the lighting is and stuff. But like, they definitely didn't maximize the best aspects of this engine. I'm not even gonna bother grabbing the. Okay, bye. Oh my god. Yeah, I fuck you. By the way, if you want, you can check out the question of the day. It's not that interesting. It's just what are the weirdest games that you've ever seen? Or I need to stop doing that. The weirdest games you've ever seen or played. SMH, they should have made it so you can control in the air. Well, you kind of can. You can spin, and you can definitely move in the air. It's not easy. Sonic Dreams. I've seen that one. I don't like the idea of that. That makes me very upset. No, please stop. No. Yeah, there's an entire channel now in the Discord devoted to collecting the collection of weird games and like things that I can play on stream. Oh shit. Oh no, that's not gonna be good. What? You don't like Sonic Dating Simulator? I definitely do not. If I liked that, I'd be concerned. Now, how am I supposed to get that? I mean, I don't think it matters. KFC's I Love You, Colonel Sanders. That one's actually going to be played on tonight's stream at some point. So, brace yourself. Fuck. Brace yourself for that. Should I even worry about the washer nuts anymore? I feel like I shouldn't. Does R reset me? Yeah, I'm kind of hesitant to stream that one. I know why people want to see it, and that's great. It is an official KFC game, yes. Okay, boomer. Uh, and I want to stream it, but I'm also worried with the oversaturation of that game on Twitch. Like, is it going to actually work out for my stream? Is it going to do me good, or is it going to do me bad? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, Weird Game Showcases aren't like the most viewed streams of mine ever. Jackbox is, but to be honest, I want to have fun, so I'm okay with it. I have fun in Weird Game Showcases. No, don't kill me, please. Haha, I'm in it. What? What? What was that? What is happening? I'm sorry. I might seem very dead, and it's because I am. Okay, bye. I'm kind of dead inside right now. I don't know what's going on mentally. Why do you keep moving before? You weren't doing this before. They're just moving before I can even get to them. I am a rip-off Octodad. I was gonna say that. I should definitely. I already played Octodad, but I kind of want to play it again. I kind of like Octodad. Why though? Why is this game the way it is? Oh, that's it? Oh, shit! Hologram World. It's got some stanky music. Sailing through head. No. Tron 2, something's fit. They already did Tron 2. Tron 3. Hey, have you guys seen the progress that they're doing on... Oh, Jesus. The progress that they're making on the Tron ride at Disney World? I was there, and I got to see it firsthand, and I was very excited. And I also got to see firsthand what the building for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride they're building looks like. Holy shit, it's gonna be really cool. I'm hella stoked. This platform is whack. You never saw the original or the second one? Ugh. Those are such good movies. The second one was kind of... but it was, it was good still. It got me into the Tron series in the first place, so I have that. It has that going for it. What park? So Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be at Epcot in like a couple of years, and then, or maybe next year, I don't remember. And then Tron is in Magic Kingdom over by Space Mountain. Walt Disney World, not Land. Fuck. What am I playing? I don't know what I'm playing anymore. Spinning oh, shit, no. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, Orlando, yeah. Okay, so I guess the idea is not to land on that spin platform. Oh, God, well. Cool level objectives. I'm really glad I can access every single nut up there. That's... Hello? Oh, okay. That's clearly not it. So like this, I guess. When I move into my apartment, I'll be like 20 minutes away. Oh, dude, I'm fucking jealous. That's amazing. Yeah, you'll get to experience all the new stuff. And since I guess you'll be a Florida resident, that'll be nice. Hello? Does anybody know what just happened? Hang on. Oh! Oh, I fell from a platform above. Oh, so I could just do this. You've lived in Florida for at least 9 years. Oh, that's it. Thanks for playing. So that was fishy. Great start to tonight's showcase. I'm going to uninstall that game immediately. That was 20 minutes worth of gameplay, not even. Maybe like 11. Wait, how long is this? That was like 11 minutes worth of gameplay because it took me about 2 minutes to actually start the stream. I fell and I was rewarded. Yeah. I'm going to save Colonel Sanders until later in the night when I might be in a better mood. So we're going to move on. We're going to play Carrots and Cream. This is a game from, I believe, itch.io. I could be wrong. It could have been from Game Jolt. I'm not sure. Brace yourselves. Audio might be loud. Half Dead is a pretty wacky, weird game. I want to play Half Dead, but that will require me to get the boys on, you know? Oh, God, what is this? I don't remember what this game's about at all. I'm going to turn it down a little bit for safety. Safety volume. Where's the volume on this one? There it is. I need to just leave the Windows volume mixer open. To be honest, it's, yeah, bubbly, creamy noises, my favorite. So this is Carrots and Cream, a game by Christian Torgard for Asylum Jam 2015. So this is kind of an old one. I think... Can you stop? Can you? I hate chewing noises so much. I have misophonia and... Wait, what? Knife? Stab. I missed. Oh, shit, no I didn't. Carrot is fucking dead. I feel like I need to turn... Oh no, the volume's fine. What am I witnessing? Why did that take him so long? Oh, maybe because I had to click? Do I have to... What do I have to do? I'm so confused. This. Thanks, Deeves. The weirdest game you've seen is this. I wish that would show up in the chat log on stream, but I also don't want to make it so bot messages show up. Can you like... Oh. Oh, so it's my bad that it's not doing anything. What? So is the idea to like... I missed. There we go. Got the carrot. Now you can come out. Okay. I've dug up 3 carrots. That's a lot of carrots. Do you need more? I thought, to be honest, I thought that was carrot blood until I realized this is a shovel and he's getting carrots out of the ground. But also, why would it be carrot blood? Why would carrot blood be a thing that it's doing? You could always have more carrots? Yeah, I guess. That was 5. That's not too bad. He's probably using them for... That was 4. I can count. That's fine. Wouldn't carrot blood be orange? I mean, maybe. Or green from the weeds, yeah. Yeah, he's making a carrot soup. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing things. I think this one was... I think I remember the description on this one. This one was supposed to be a horror game for carrots. Or something. Can I just, like, up and down? Nope, that doesn't work. What game is this? It's carrots and cream. I guess he's making carrots and cream. I don't know. I don't remember. I downloaded all of these last night, and somehow I don't remember at all what any of these are. So we're in for quite the ride tonight, I think. I'm kind of excited. Okay, I guess we're not going to use all the carrots. Yeah, I saw this on YouTube and I didn't click on it. The thumbnail was a carrot in the center with blood dripping from the top of the thumbnail. I don't like that. What is this? Is that a worm? Did I just kill a worm? What have I done? What? Hang on. What are the controls on this? That scared me too. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Oh, shit, I need to move. Oh, okay. So... Okay, there we go. Worm along. Why am I a worm? Munch. Yes, I love me some carrot. So... How does the shovel know where I am? Worms need some veggies too? Yeah, I guess. But how does the shovel know where I am right now? Houston, I am confused. And why is he trying to kill me? Why are you not digging up your carrots? How do you know? So many questions. Where's the cream? I don't like that the bubbly creaminess intensifies with your movements. Yeah, neither do I. This entire game is like not just horror for carrots, but it's psychological horror for me. Is that a giant carrot? Yo, that one's up. An absolute unit. Look at that. Look at how big that is. Cool. Oh, I guess we're going back to... Oh, we did dig up the carrots. What am I playing? Jesus Christ, Daddy Carrot. It's like the carrot Bowser has to eat from Bowser's Inside Story. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. I have not played that game. Oh god, there's a worm in the carrot. Die, worm. I don't like this game. I really don't like this game. Oh my god. That's it? Oh god, it presents it in such a creepy, weird way. He ate yeah, he did. Why did he eat it? You're not welcome. I don't feel that's not my latest video, Nightbot, you're a liar. I don't feel like I really had a good experience with that. Okay. So next up we have Dogness.exe. It's a Unity game. Let me switch over to the game thing. Is that it? There we go. This game is based on an inaccurate simulation of genetics, heredity, and dog behavior. Woo. Let me turn it the fuck down. That was loud. Part of my language. I'm very inclined to swear when I do live streams for some reason. That was so weird. I didn't like that. Dogness. Okay. So I kind of know what this one is. I think it has to do with breeding dogs, but instead of Dogness is what we losed, we has become pack of mongrels because we mixed blood, because we welcomed strangers. We must make this park great again and restore the Purty Ove to master breed. No more oh wow, no more mutts. Mate properly now. Hang on. So this is a game about breeding dogs. But the dogs are the ones who are doing the breeding? Oh, look, dog sex. Hey, don't report me, guys, please. Dog sex. Yes. Thank you. And now you two must fuck. And now kiss. Can we stop playing this game? Would you guys be alright if I stopped right now? What does the percentage mean? Population dogness. Yeah, this turns into incest very quickly. So we're trying to breed the ultimate dog right now. Ooh, yes, that is the perfect combination. 40% and 40%? Hell yes. So, okay, so we're trying to avoid inbreeding. I need to play this game to completion. Oh god. What have I gotten myself into? Why did I download this one? Why did I think that a game about dog breeding would not include sex? The fact that there could be males with males and they still have babies disturbs me. It is like Minecraft. That's oh god. So we're approaching perfect dog. Let's see. So we're looking for every second I waste here, the dogness goes down again. So I need to be careful. No, you two fuck. Wait, was that a glitch dog? Oh no, he's dead. You're telling me you've never seen someone have a dick baby? What does that mean? Okay, so we need to make sure that the good ones stay alive long enough. Oh, I'm limited on time here. Oh shit, was that an orgy? Did I just... No, stop. Oh no. Okay, no inbreeding. Stop with the inbreeding. I don't like inbreds. You inbreds suck. Why do I have to play this game? Why did I do this? 54%? That's high inbreeding. Is that good? They are just they're falling over and they're dying? Can I stop? I can skip this? Are you sure? Are you sure this is okay? Cuz I don't like the idea of making dogs have sex. Question mark. Number is dogness. Breed bigger dog. Dogger dogs. Drop dog on dog to mate. Drag to move camera. Drop above wall to expel. Click to open and close gate. No, I'm not restarting the game. You know the perfect game? Okay. Oh, he's dead. You can leave. You can get out of here. You can go fuck yourself. You too. Why are you inbreeding so much? What the fuck is that dog? Oh, no. Ranking tree barker. It's like 8 cents. It's called fidget spinner. Okay. I mean, sure. Let me just make some more dogs fuck. I'm actually weirdly interested in this game right now. Is that a bad thing to say? Can I not say that? Get out of here. You too. Leave. Oh shit. More. You just came out of nowhere. You can leave and you can leave. You are... literally, I'm expelling you for a reason. Yeet. I'm like yeeting the dogs. I think you can say that I think it also just might make you a furry. Uh-oh. Yes, you two enjoy yourselves. Then you two also enjoy yourself. You sounds like a furry. Oh, good. Hey, look. It's not telling me that that's inbreeding, so I guess we're okay. Can I don't like this game anymore. I quit. Dogness is over. The next one that we have here is called, oh god, at the risk of mispronouncing it, Coinslaw Gaming is 10% furry now. I quit. This one's called Handvaska. Handvaska. Space to start. Some bigots rolled into your town. Oh, god. This stream is the one that's gonna get me banned, isn't it? Let's help roll them out. Hit this with this in 15 seconds. WASD, hold shift to run. Aim with your mouse. Press and hold left mouse button to swing your purse. So I gotta hit the snowflake with the purse in 15 seconds. Press space to continue. Ah! VOD mute! Are we supposed to be able to see things? Yeah, you kind of were. That was loud. Sorry. I guess I just didn't. There we go. So I guess the name of the game might mean handbag. This is so gonna get me VOD muted if I turn it up at all. Actually, there we go. Yeah, you can hear it. I know you can hear it. So I gotta smack the fuck out of these bitches. I guess. Can I... What if I... What? How do I get up there? Oh. Okay. Long range purse. Okay. I'm out of time. No! I got 71% of the rude people. And then the game crashed. Cool. Why is this the music that they chose to play? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna go. I guess I'm just gonna do it. Oh my god, why do I only have 15 seconds? And why is the FOV so wonky? Why isn't this the music they would choose to play? Good point. Fair point. Fair point. The game crashes every time you try to win. Cool game. That was really good. I'm gonna skip that one for now. We're gonna come back to it. They're not the one that I was just playing, but I'm looking through games right now. I want to play one of them, but I also feel like waiting for that one. So we're gonna play Pizza Boys instead. Very loud. Calm down. Calm down with loud. I love how that purse. I love how that purse has the force and just slaps a whole group back. Yeah. Yeah, that was a strong ass purse. That was a strong ass purse. Hang on, sorry, I'm just looking for. There we go. There's a lot of applications open right now, which probably shouldn't be open, but it's okay. Welcome to Pizza Boy. WASD to move, left right mouse to fire. Time to explore. Go deliver pizza now. Okay. I will. Hello, do you want pizza? Here you go. Eat. Okay. We are all set there, I guess. Do you want pizza? Here, take it. Please don't put us on your pizzas. I really missed my dad. Why are your faces the way they are? Do you want pizza? Nobody wants pizza. No. I need that secret pizza Okay, Plankton, fuck off. What am I playing? I mean, clearly it's just pizza delivery, but like, do you want pizza? Who wants pizza? I have infinite. I mean, yes, Pizza Boys. I agree. I am most certainly playing Pizza Boys, but... Wait, what? Hang on, I also need to turn it down on stream. That way you guys can actually hear me. It's bigger on the inside. It's Doctor Who. Do you want pizza? Are you enjoying your friendly Slenderman simulator? I guess. Ooh, dual wielding pizzas. Do you want these? Are you? Oh, the pizzas have faces. Good sentient pizzas. Is that a PG strip club? Maybe. Here, would you like some? Okay, so only the people inside want pizzas, I guess. Are those supposed to be trees? Those are some beautiful trees. I love the idea of this game and just, like, it looks like it was so haphazardly thrown together, but it looks so beautiful at the same time. Those arrows don't help. Those arrows don't help at all. Is that pineapple? Pineapple or death? Death. Clearly, fucking death. The sun, the sky is all smiley. This game is so wholesome. Okay, Satan. Do you want some pizza? Oh my god, he wants pizza. Look at how cute that is. He is loving that pizza, even though it's missing his mouth. He is very excited. Look at that dingus pizza. This is when you just, like, close the game? No. What if I get close to Satan? No? Okay, bye, Satan. See you later. Oh, I can just run through the trees? Cool. No, I don't think I will. I think I'll go back and deliver more This game sucks. It's so wholesome, but it's the worst. Like, what's my objective here? There are no points. There's no... So what happens if I go the pineapple direction? I hear your music still. I'm gonna go this way and see if there's anything interesting over here. So someone was high as fuck when they made this game. Hello? They had the munchies and they were just like, if I make virtual pizza, my munchies will be satisfied. Okay, that guy didn't want pizza, unfortunately. Is it like, do I have to feed them until they die of pizza? Or like, is there an objective, or am I just a guy running around throwing pizzas at people? Okay, so if you go the pineapple direction, it takes forever to go anywhere, which is nice. To be honest, this game looks a lot better than most games I've played. That's a lie. But it looks nice for some reason. It's got this aesthetic to it, you know? I like how there's a jump function. Trashy Papa's Pizzeria. Is Papa's Pizzeria, is that a game? Because that might be a thing I want to play. Holy shit, this is a labyrinth. I'm lost. What's over here? We got the good stuff. Want some? No, but do you want pizza? Because I have pizza. You can have pizza. I mean, he clearly likes it. Oh shit, now I get pineapples? Hold up. Hold up. So, oh my god. Yeah, he has a lot in his system. Can I crash the game like this? Yes, vomit out more. It's not a bad game, but it's a flash game. Yeah, I mean, basically. Let's see if we can crash the game. Wow. This game can handle a lot of pineapples. Look at all that transparency. Oh shit. Look at that. Oh my god, it's a literal pineapple flood. When will this game crash? They are so happy. They're so happy to be here. Yes. So if I... Oh, yes. This is the life. You're feeding his pizzas and you're feeding him pizzas and he's just trying to tell you, God, please stop. Oh my god. Yeah, this guy's gonna die of pizza. And also I'm sure he's not fond of vomiting pineapples. He is projectile vomiting some pineapples. Okay, so I've noticed a drop in the frame rate, but that's fine. We're good. That's enough. That's enough pineapples for the day. There's also Papa's Wingeria, Burgeria, Pastaria, Taco Mia, Scooperia, Freezeria, and Pancakeria. Okay. Imagine eating a pizza and suddenly you feel 20 actual pineapples launch out of your face. Yeah, I can't imagine that's a comfortable thing for him, but also my frame rate has significantly dropped. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I think I've explored all this game has to offer. Is there more? I mean, could there be more? I should probably start a channel in Discord where people recommend me some spooky games, because that's another thing I need. Jesus, I'm lagging the game so hard. Spooky games, that's another thing I'm going to need for this month. This upcoming month in a few days here. Do you want pineapple? No? Visage. Visage. Yes. Give Satan the pineapple? Maybe. Let's try it. Hey, Devil, would you like a pineapple? Maybe this is how I die. Maybe this is how the game ends. Would you like pineapples? That's the real question. Are they eating them? No, they're just going through them. Just like the pizza did. Okay. Hey, Mr. Devilman, would you like, I feel like he's gonna get really pissed at me. Visage? I don't know if that's right. That doesn't sound right. He really does not like these. Man, pineapples get no love. Okay, I think that's enough of that one. I think I've had enough of pizza for today. We're running low on games, and it's only been 40 minutes, so I'm trying. Why did those blobs look horny? Oh God, no. Anyways, we're running low on games, so I'm trying to like make the most out of what we've got. Stick Match 2 is next. I think this one might be multiplayer, so we might not be able to play it. Oh no, here we go. So, no audio, good. So I'm a stick, and I'm trying to... The controls are so fucking bad. Nope, go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way, please. If you need more to accommodate time, play a Papa's game. Are they free? Because I don't want to pay money. I'm broke. I need a job. Or I need Twitch to start paying the bills. That's a joke. That's a total joke. Pogo Stuck? We could play Pogo Stuck. Actually, you know what? That might be a good idea for tonight to fill some time, yeah. I hate this game so much. Is there any point to me continuing? Can you... Okay, so he doesn't like... If I... They're free? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're doing a spin. Yeah, you do the thing. You do the thing, please. Okay, don't do that thing, though. Nope, don't. I've had enough. I've already had enough, and we just started. Okay, next up we have you must be 18 or older to enter. I almost said 18 years.
This game is intended for mature audiences.
Okay, whatever you do, don't report me, okay? Okay, guys, we have an agreement, right? We have an agreement that whatever happens in the next minute, you won't report me. This is so stupid. You can just play it on Cool Math Games. Oh, sick. Are we gonna see them alien titties? I sure hope not. I don't know if I'm allowed to play this one. The front door clicks shut. You hear keys in the lock, the car's engine, the car pulling out of the driveway onto the street. I can definitely hear all these noises, thank you. into the distance. 1, hold your breath, look out the front window, turn off the TV. Hold your breath. You hold your breath. The sound of the TV, a neighbor's dog, the clock on the wall, no parents. Look out the front window. Let's do that. You look out the front window. Leaves blow across the driveway. Neighbors pass by unaware. The car is definitely gone. You smile. Okay, time to turn off the TV. Am I 18 plus? No, I'm 2. You turn off the TV. The couch feels nice below your tired morning body. Usually you like watching TV. Not today though. Something else is on your mind today. Have you played Stories Foretold? I have not. Is that a horror game or a weird game? Head to the computer room. I know where this game is going, and I'm ready to end it all immediately. So, Stories Untold. It sounds like a horror game to me. I have not. Okay, now you're loud. It's a horror / mystery game. Cool. I might check that one out. Send me a link. Send me links to these in the Discord, please. These are good ideas. Oh, okay. A seemingly pointless game by James Earl Cox III, Joe Cox, and Julie Buchanan. Open America Online. I like how it's ASCII art. That's very cool. It was free on the Epic Games Store for a bit. Oh, so this might be something I have to pay for then. When are you going to watch ASCII porn? I don't know. You open America Online. You've never done this before and sign in. Only heard about it from the kids at school. How do you sign in if you don't have an account? You click the little search bar, overwhelmed with curiosity, and you type porn, people doing it, sex, fourth base. Which one, guys? Which one? This is a really important decision. This will fuel the future of this game. Also, did Twitch change its chat font? I don't like the new font. And also sex. Okay. xxxsex.com, porntub.com, pleasurehouse.com, freesex.com, cumtons.com, wetzoneforever.com, 69andotherpics.com. Twitch yeah, Twitch did change its UI. The UI changes are weird. Cumtons. Okay. Cumtons it is. Oh yes. The site opens. At the top is a picture of 2 naked people. They're closer than you've ever seen 2 naked people be. Their eyes are closed. Their faces look funny. Below that are a number of links with strange names. What does it say on the side? Nope. You close the browser, turn off the PC, scurry out of the computer room, and you're not even quite sure what you saw still, or if you liked it, or if you even liked it, but you know now. But now you know, and you didn't even get caught. My webcam's all wrong.
This game is intended
That's
for
it?
mature audiences.
I mean, I feel like there was more to see, but we're good. We're good. So we have one. Oh wait, no, I missed one. We have ifeelfantastic.exe. Scary warning. This is not to be viewed by people who don't like being scared, I guess. We're just gonna pretend that last thing didn't happen, okay?
I feel fantastic.
Have you guys seen this? The original video?
I am waiting.
What was that? Huh?
I am waiting.
I've seen the original too.
Run.
Don't move your arms. That's weird.
Please me.
It's not as bad as the original, is it?
Please me.
But I'm also really scared.
Please me.
Please me.
Please.
She kinda cute.
Please me.
Is that all you're gonna be able to say
Please
for the next like 5 minutes?
me.
Shut up.
Please
So loud.
me. Please me. I am waiting.
It's not nearly as creepy as the original.
I feel fantastic.
She does sound like she's glitching out, yeah. Is that it? Is that really it?
Sweet baby.
Sleek baby?
Right, 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 right.
Sounds like she's saying bruh.
You are fantastic. Hey, hey, hey.
I don't think that's how it works either. This makes me so uncomfortable. It's weird. The original used...
Having a nice day.
What? Out of 10, would you smash? 10. 10.
Birdie.
Birdie. Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm so enthralled for some reason. Oh. Yeah, this is worse than the original. Oh my god. I'm sorry that we're still watching this.
I am waiting. Having a nice day.
It sounded like she said I can't wait to have anal sex, but like in a really weird accent.
Having a nice day.
What is she saying? Watch her start looking up and crack all the way around to look at you. Having anal steak. That is what it sounds like, yeah.
Sweet baby.
Oh, sleep baby.
Sweet baby.
Why am I still watching this? Why are you still watching this? Is that it?
I feel
Okay, that's enough. I think that's enough of that. That's definitely enough. That's enough of that. Let's see where I'll just go over here. Hang on. So I have one more game called You Are the Coin Master. It's by Sean on itch.io. And let me try to zoom in here. This is yes. It looks to be it's on a similar system to Celeste's like bonus level, where it is the original version of Celeste, where it's like pixel art and beautiful. I mean, Celeste is pixel art, but the like smaller, older version. So in this game, it's still too loud. This is not nearly as weird as the last game, but it's interesting to say the least. I have to use my arrow keys, which is kind of stupid. Ow. The more coins you collect, the more corrupted the game gets, I guess. Checkpoint? Okay, rad. But also you have to collect coins, because that's how games work. This is cool. I mean, okay. Fuck. Yeah, that last game was not fun. Good start to spooky month, though. If you hold jump, can you jump higher? No. There is very little jump. Oh, yes. Is that a checkpoint? Yeah, that's a checkpoint. Good. Oh, yes. Seizure warning, probably. I don't know if that's how seizures work. But, just in case. Can we jump? I don't even know what the point of... Oh, it wants me to collect every coin? Is that how... Is there a coin there or not? Don't lie to me. 69 out of 120. Oh, so it does want me to collect every coin. That's the goal of the game, I guess. Okay, there's one. There's one. I can't tell where the actual coins are anymore, which is kind of bothering me. But I know that that's the point. Cool checkpoint. Oh my god, it's getting worse. I mean, obviously. If it wasn't getting worse, I'd be concerned. Can you... Does that coin exist? There it is. Okay, boomer. Well, now I want to win for some reason. Which is weird. Which is weird because... I shouldn't want to win... Why do you keep spawning down there? Or is it like falling? You're gonna barf? Should I stop? I think I should stop. Fuck. Yeah, there's no way to get all the coins. Cool, that was fun. I quit. View all by Sean. Maybe Sean makes weird games. Yeah, I get that. It is weird. Yeah, Pico 8, that's like, it's a style or like a game thing, like a cartridge. These look kind of sick. Yo, look at this. Sorry, this isn't a weird game. This is a bit of a tangent. Actually, you could say this is weird. Oh, yes. I am Ethereal Spider. And now I'm gone. Cool game. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh? Oh, okay. Okay, cool game. I'm just putting off playing Colonel Sanders, but you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go play Colonel Sanders, I guess. So... How the fuck Colonel? Colonel is such a weird word. Okay, guys, we're gonna play I Love You, Colonel Sanders. I haven't seen anybody play this yet, so I'm interested to find out. Like, it is an official KFC game. Okay. Stop! It's so loud. Stop it. Stop it. I don't feel fantastic. Okay. Yeah. It is so weird seeing the KFC logo. What the fuck? Okay, I haven't even started playing, and this is already the best promotional game I've ever seen in my life. Continue. Yes, let me continue from nowhere. Dingus. Dear God, can I have this play when I wake up every day? My name is Dingus. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now. The first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. I can't read. Smack that clock up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. You slept through the school year and gave up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Game over. I won? I won. Okay, let's try this again, right? Smack that clock up and at 'em. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you in the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit thinking about the future. Well, I don't want the game to end, so you need to take this seriously. Dingus says, I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed, hair equals combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Yeah. Okay. Good morning, Dingus. Thanks. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? No. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that in the morning, I made breakfast myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by MasterChef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person that I know. You're gonna do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind forever and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Miriam, that's kind of weird. I hate to break it to you, but that's a little weird. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had her tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. I can't read for some reason tonight. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower and that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow that I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Those bangs are okay. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. What a bitch. You leave Dingus's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than anyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Van. You rang. What the fuck am I looking at? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. I like the heart cleavage. Or maybe we hire us as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Did he just fart? Oopsie. I think it's broken. Oh, the door. That's the door, not a fart. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Dingus. Imagine having to introduce yourself like that. So, my voice cracked. Good. Are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Hang on, let me see. There are messages going on. Okay, sorry. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. I like this room. It has math and chicken. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, sit down. Oh, shit. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Yep. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. It's chilly. Someone should close the window. The fuck am I playing? And then he walks. He walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland... Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats-a-Lot. Maybe we should open that back window up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. No one talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Dingus sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Okay, Miriam, you're so weird. You are the weirdest in the world. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, and there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the Broom Cooking Arena. Cool name for a cooking arena, I guess. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're not... Fuck, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you are even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Bzz, whir. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. Okay, he knows that I eat like shit. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? mean, it's kind of obvious. Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite. I win. See, it's a game about chicken. Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor, furry, immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slicked with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Dingus, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Dude, I'm gonna sit by my best friend. That's, like, the only option that makes sense. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He is such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I don't talk to people, so I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. That was a long ass time. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. Fucking what? As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before you're cooking? Extremely. Yes. Of course. Always extremely important. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken as is to... Well, a forest is like a bunch of trees. So a bunch of chickens is a slam dunk because of KFC. I know my KFC. That's wrong? What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork, a spork, or a meat tenderizer? A comically oversized fork. That's wrong! What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. A pancake that looks like a silly face, or camel meat. Anything. I knew it. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 3 out of 5. I am passing. It's no perfect score, but at least it's not a complete and utter embarrassment. You catch Colonel Sanders eyeballing your answers. His reaction is hard to read. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. That was fast. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would be so serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Sorry about all the weird faces I'm making. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. This is one big ad. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with his cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. That's me. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Colonel Sanders, you are quite the man. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. But are they boneless? That's the real question. Boneless fried chicken is the best. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. One of my options. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim toward the light. Meditate on and try to figure out every flavor. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be redacted? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use redacted. To use... You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. Why would you guys choose to watch me play this? I don't know. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and asks you to break the silence, or allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I have for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. This is getting uncomfortably erotic right now. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. And it definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you were wrapped up in that huge revelation, you noticed that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Or be modest but thoughtful. Well, I mean, be modest but thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, dingus. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step inside the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh, no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything. Except my dick. Except maybe kisses to the crowd or of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we will be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Oh no, Miriam, I'm so sorry. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, dingus. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop bzzz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? I like Clank better than Pop. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Robot noises, of course. Hold on there, fellow. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Oh, God. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time for you to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. Tartare? I don't know. It's fancy and you don't even need it to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' minds. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I mean, steak, but also potatoes and gravy. It's always been something. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I'm Colonel Sanders. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Good alliteration there, Colonel. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you'd better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. I'm over here crushing Dingus's dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Oh my god, her fucking face. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Quote-unquote friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Dingus was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. Fuck you. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Miriam. Yes, please. You turn to Miriam as soon as you find her. As soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend in need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as chef, perhaps. But stepping away from this competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you are a loyal friend, but Dingus is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their sturdy help. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture. This music is so unfitting. With plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Goodness gracious, I can't read. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a helping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the spork full of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Van Van, do something! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Dingus. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it for wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes face? Van Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Bruised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by Supreme Chef ancestors. That is so weird. Hang on. Okay, just wanted to let my Discord know what's going on. This is so weird. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and it may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What, like for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe of energy. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. Oh, that's me. That's me talking. That's me. I'm an idiot. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders. Yes, Dingus? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef of the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We were talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. The spork. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me as I was just laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? I will attack. You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real! That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Where's my health? Attack. You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster won't forget this. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Defend. Which defense will you use? The only one I have, trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening. This is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses the utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. I was defending. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Okay, attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. Spork Monster is... Ah, God, I couldn't read it in time. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him? No, spare him. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare to come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. That's a Satan chicken. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko, that name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in slightly. Good night, my colonel. Ooh, oh, whoa. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Sleeping noises. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe that he really used... And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. That was just secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving way too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And he was also... And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the... What? It was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Am I having a stroke, or does that not make sense? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker... I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Nah, sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that, a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and then if I did find him if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet you would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt I'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your best? She's my bestie. She's my bestie. I'm gonna tell her. Okay, I'll tell you, but it has to say secret. Miriam nods furiously. He told me that he uses... Never would have guessed that, would you? Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Stand back and admire his majestic glory, of course. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horrible beaut you have. I mean, what a horrible beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Frick. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Dingus just gets really nervous around people they like. This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Deeves and Jellyfish, are you guys still here? Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell them to stop acting immature, act like you're not interested in them, but try to get a closer look. Tell them to stop acting immature. That's stupid. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, aren't you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panake. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Why did my glasses get all weird? Ah. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! Well, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. That's some voice acting I just did there. Bzz, womp. He mad. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we will review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name, but you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Dingus? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, a dog biscuit? I feel like a glass of water isn't really a sample. A shimmering pepper is like... might be really hot, but a dog biscuit is something that you might want to try. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles, an example of his own culinary talents perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You faint into darkness, but something is there. The spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here? It's not your time, my friend. It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore. Thank you, my friend, wherever you are. Okay, time to sample something better. Shimmering pepper is fine. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. Fuck! Your body has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man! You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure I'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. This game is long. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Demand that you stop wasting everyone's time. Step up and tell them you're on. Dude, totally, you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool, fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, dingus. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words "timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. Ooh, good music. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius or 100 degrees Fahrenheit? It's Fahrenheit. That's wrong. It was Celsius. What were you thinking, dingus? Get your head in the game. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say you used? Oh, God. 11. Okay, I did. Okay, good. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. Which state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance, trust, or gratitude? Gratitude. Yes. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never to forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born on the shoulder of Orion, deep in the... small town, yes. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silent, sizzling, bubbling. Sizzling. That's wrong. Fuck. Don't make me get the spray bottle. Next question, I guess. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, dingus. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a Victoria Fuck! Shit! Grrr. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up for time, you toss biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Bzz. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Dingus does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Dingus, no! But you're not fast enough as your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters, and there's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad, and I'm here with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Dingus's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Dingus to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. I'm having a stroke. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places the sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, for sure. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. Jesus. And they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run to the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He probably knows how to... He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to carry his waiting because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, and money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you are interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork monster! Borko?
It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like always having to look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of the night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a sport monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a golden retriever.
That makes sense because his name is Borko.
But I was still a student, until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
A magic spellbook?
Precisely. I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg you respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there.
Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Dingus, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things. What happened to second class? You start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure that I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. I don't know. I'm adding my own dialogue in, I'm sorry. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Reveal it. Be open. Talk. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you... Oh, is the game really that quiet? No one told me. Let me turn it up a little bit. There we go. That should be somewhat better. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on that creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. With a condom. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Don't do that! Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Fuck you. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't realistic. It's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Okay. You take a closer look at the large bird sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Let's take a look. A scented candle. You try to pick it up to identify the smell. Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Tap on an item. Okay. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is, but is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you can hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold, you fess up and tell the truth. I'm gonna make a big move, I guess. Whoa. This isn't that kind of game. Not that we blame you for trying, but still. Game over, fuck you! No way I have to restart from the beginning, right? Okay, that's fine. I can just skip this. Or not. Fast forward. Yeah, there we go. I gotta get all the way back to where I was. What is this button? Oh, just the menu. What are the settings that I can do? Ah, cool. Okay. I can't believe that got me a game over. That was ridiculous. Okay. Oh shit, what was that? What did that say? I missed it. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he... What? That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Maybe it's maybe the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Fuck you. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You keep for a what? You think for a moment. What number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I don't know what that says. Sashimi style? I don't know. Here, I'm just going to open the... Yeah, there we go. Just going to put the code on. Okay. Fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. Oh, making a move meant sex. That took me a really long time to figure out. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Stingus? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Sleeping noises. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Fuck off, game. Flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. This is some wacky-ass fan fiction right here. I'm telling you guys. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Learning Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, But now that it turns out that you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me at school after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Miriam offers support to you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped, too. There, I don't know. Voices are hard. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school? There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Dingus, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Dingus, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Dingus. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Dingus. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. I almost said cod. You walk across the cod. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and begin flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's the book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open it to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Like not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Why the fuck would I do that? No. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. You must be hungry, reach for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Yeah, okay. Sprinkles stops in his track. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window outside of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Dingus, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Oh, Jesus. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Bzz, bzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Whir. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan, J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep were. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sad beep. Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. What the fuck? Considering that he himself has wheels but not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam trademark. I'm still working on that title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a big ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Van the supposed man-man and his eviler counterpart Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Dingus's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes as second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Dingus, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You would usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it. Did you hear that? Hear what? I distinctly heard a bell chime. Somebody must be training Sprinkles to do a trick. I bet his mouth is watering. Strange. I was going to say that my mouth was watering. Alas, I'll have a look somewhere else for something tasty to put in it. Smoke begins billowing out of the oven, filling the arena around you. Yep, I guess you will. I'll leave you to it then. Happy visualizing. A disappointed Colonel Sanders leaves the arena. When the coast is clear, you finally open the oven. To find your practice pie has been reduced to ash. Fuck. Smells like lunch. Beat it, Pop. That's mean. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. This soundtrack is fire. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken.
The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out. Hang on, let me turn the volume up a little bit. Make this more intense for all of us to enjoy together, you know? That's not very loud, actually. Maybe go at 10. Okay, 11, because it keeps skipping up to 11. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. It's like fucking anime. Egg wash. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, why did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. Why haven't I been using my voice changer? Damn. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? This music is so unfitting. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? It's true. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, dingus. Thanks, Colonel. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, dingus, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, neither of you know that Colonel Sanders made that first ingredient up to throw you off the trail of his secret recipe. What a dick. The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think that Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve, the spork monster, notices that you got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that in It's kind of like that time in Monster School. I'd fallen asleep during scare tags class, and when I woke up, he tosses a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Oh, this is metal as fuck. You summon extra power from deep within yourself? Yes. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My hair is mac and cheese orange. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Dingus, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Dingus. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right behind you. I'm here to help. Why? Do your own thing. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you have ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Okay, Pop. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van and Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. That hardly seems fair. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? What the fuck? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I pickled myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his of his tongue, pink dog tongue, tip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took very much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Dingus, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin spines from a second different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the oni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it so difficult to eat? The ejected Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. Jesus, I cannot English tonight. I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, dingus? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yes, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I would go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to... I missed all of that because I clicked too soon. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. Two chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Ew, what the fuck? He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In 49 years of years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even the Van Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! I'm not... Ow! Ow! Oh! Dog noises. Who knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs that they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here out, I'd prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere, and who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird.
A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough just to give him a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Dingus, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Dingus. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chief? As a chef, I can read. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll in pastry school. Oh, my dear Dingus, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. That's the real ending, right? That's the real ending to the game. Thanks, KFC. Very cool. So I just spent an hour and a half on that. I'd just like to point that out, or like 2 hours total. It says 94 minutes, so an hour and a half on I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-looking good dating simulator. So I hope you guys appreciated all of that. It's time for me to go. Tomorrow, I think I'll be, if I stream tomorrow, I don't know if I will because I have some homework to do. But if I do, I'll be playing some Hypixel. I got a rank recently and I can create private parties, so we'll be doing that. It'll be a great time. I'm sure everyone will enjoy it. Feel free to join. Stream will be at the same time as it always is, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to be there at that time. And thank you guys for tuning in. Deeves, if you're still here, thanks. Exploding Jellyfish, if you're still here, thank you very much for being here for this entire stream. I appreciate you guys chatting and being here to make it feel like, I'm not so alone in this whole streaming thing. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.